guys gotta bear with me. I am having one of those weeks. Is not taking it. Damn you, Edge. Alright, so Edge is not being nice. We gave you the points you earned, Murphy. We basically went in and gave you the points you earned and then kept going. Alright, bear with me, folks. I am trying to find one form I need. I may have to make a new one. Damn it. So yeah, I'm running a teeny tiny bit behind. Yeah, bear with me, folks. All right. And let's make sure it went to the right. I don't think it went to the right thing. Nope, it didn't go in the right thing. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Let's get things started, finally.
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, whether you are 50, whether you are 12, whether you are 120. If you're 120, I'm really, really proud for you. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys doing today? You guys got to be doing better than me this week. You guys have to be doing better than me this week because Bubbles is out of the house, which is okay. It's good. It's me time. The problem is I don't have a car. I was going to the office yesterday morning and my radiator broke open. Aaron, it's whatever system you're on is whatever it's added to. My car does not like stop and go traffic. It does not like stop and go traffic whatsoever. And I got caught up in it yesterday. and I get on the interstate, and I get stuck in stop and go traffic. All of a sudden, my engine light comes on. It's like, oh crap. All of a sudden, my temperature gauge just starts rising. My radiator literally split at the bottom, which is my fault because when I hit a stop sign, I think. So I'm carless for 2 days. I may get it back tomorrow. I may not. I don't know. We will have to wait and see. So I'm stuck working from home. I hate working from home. I like seeing people here or at the office. I like having physical people around me. I do. Unfortunately, it was one of those cases where now it's just me, the dog that doesn't like me, and the cat from hell. So basically, that's my studio consignment at the house right now. So yeah, I apologize for it being last minute to get everything up and going. Like I said, I was cramming to get tonight's game finished and ready to go. For those of you that have not seen the Discord, I've added a channel. I haven't put anything on it yet. It is called Potential Schedule. And what we're going to do is I am going to set a schedule. I am going to set a schedule for it where we're going to put up which game per episode is going to show up. Leave the cat alone. I leave the cat alone. The cat just likes to ignore me every so often. In fact, you can hear her now. She actually one day just swiped at some of the cars on the shelf and knocked a bunch of the Hot Wheels ones off and made a mess out of it. She is the cat from hell. When she wants attention, you give her attention. But Randomish, how you doing today? Let's see, who else did I see? I saw Spock, I saw Aaron, I saw Murphy. I don't remember who else I saw right off the top of my head. And I'm going blind because the lights are like right in my face at the moment. So I can't read the screens that well. Who did I miss? MWG and whoever else I missed, I apologize. I did not intend to miss you. I'm struggling. All right, what am I doing? Closing users in chat. That's what I'm doing. I'll figure this out sooner or later. So, since I am running behind, I know you guys are in a rush to get started tonight. So let's get things started on the most inspirational, celebrational, muppetational. Oh wait, that's the wrong show. Yeah, that's definitely the wrong show. Although I am a Muppet at times. Yes, I am. I will admit to that. And Edge is pissing me off, by the way, just so you guys know it. For whatever reason, I can't get Google Forms and Edge to work together. So, Mr. Red Walrus, how are you doing, my friend? So tonight, we're going to try something a little different because I'm going to try a little head-to-head tonight. No, I didn't say head-in-head because my beers are back there and they're warm and they probably got a lot of head to them. We're going to try something a little head-to-headish tonight. But you guys are going to basically get to... We're stealing an idea off of LK. I've been wanting to try something like this, and I think this is the game to do it. Where you guys will get to decide who has a best answer and a worst answer. Okay? So there's going to be 2 parts to wordplay tonight. And yes, that's what we will be playing is wordplay. So let me get this up and running like I need And let's get started with tonight's list. I know, we're getting into it really fast, really furious tonight, aren't we? So for tonight's list, we are looking for blank bank. We are looking for 10 words or phrases, and I'm going to say I think there's one really hard one in here. We'll have to wait and see. We are looking for 10 words or phrases that end with the word bank. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, where is my chat bot so I can see your guys' guesses? Let's start the list. No, not back. Not back, HBK. Bank. B-A-N-K. Literacy 101. We've had a sperm bank, a power bank, a rob a bank, a rape bank, and a left bank. All good, but not there. I am going to tell you there is at least one hard one. I'm going to say at least two hard ones in here. Left bank, Grand Bank, West Bank, Money Bank, First National Bank. I didn't want to, Spock, but I think I got to give it to you. I think I got to give it to you just because I only have First Bank listed. And where did my... All right, wait a minute. Where did my... Oh, never mind. Duh! I'm brain spasming. I am brain spasming tonight. Like I said, it's been a rough 2 days for me. It's been a really rough 2 days. Savings Bank, Country Bank, National Bank. Remember, guys, you got to put the word bank on the answers for it to count. You have to include the word bank, or I'm going to assume that is not a guess at the list, but rather the guess at the four-letter word. And where is my camera? There we go. Get me back on stage. Rob a bank, not there. River Bank Red. River Bank, not on the list. Sperm Bank, not there. So yeah, it was bad news and hopefully good news. Because originally, nope, won't count HBK. Don't put anything after the word bank. You put anything after the word bank, it is invalid. Hello, Miss Delvikins. How are you doing, my dear? Paul wants to say hello. Say hi to Delv. Oh, see, Paul doesn't want to say hello, so we'll take Paul off stage for a bit. Shallow bank, hard bank, sharp bank, phone. Oh, I like phone bank. You know Paul, he gets grouchy. What was I just gonna say? So yeah, I'm like, I got sort of lucky because originally I told the guy it popped I had to get the radio replaced, and he says, well, the check engine's for the transmission. And I'm like, all right, yeah, I know there's a transmission problem. And he says, we'll probably have to rebuild the whole transmission. Shit. Which means the car would be out of commission until next Friday. Well, he gets a call back and he says, well, my guy says maybe we don't have to do the whole transmission, just the solenoid. So he says he's going to do that. Hopefully, that means I get my car back tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping. Now, whether or not it happens is another question. Mortgage bank, blood bank, all good one. Food bank, which I know is in there. Oh, Spock 2-0 tonight. Spock is now 2-0. Make bank. All right, I want to make sure I didn't miss one. I thought I might have, but I don't think I did. No, I did not. Um, Collecting bank, not there. So tonight I've been busting my butt after work. Basically, I did this in about 45 minutes. Is basically what I tried to do. Um, oh, I like that one, randomish. I definitely like that one, and you're going to like this one. The memory bank. Uh, Ironically, if you guys have never watched MST3K, go watch Withdrawal at the Memory Bank. It's that bad. It is that bad. uh, Pardon me. But yeah, I still say there are two really hard ones in here. There are two really hard ones. We'll see. We'll see what you guys say when we get to it. Ironically, it's number 9 and number 10. Sandbank. I like Sandbank. So tonight we're going to test y'all's vocabularyism, because what we are going to play is we're going to play wordplay, and I haven't played wordplay in so long that I'm hoping my last minute slapdash repairs worked. Uh, yeah, it's literally I did what would normally be 3 hours of programming and troubleshooting, and basically did it in about an hour, or actually 45 minutes. So it's going to be one of those, heaven help me if I broke this, which is highly, highly possible. Uh, so we will have to wait and see. I think the problem is I had to take out one function. Don't laugh though, because I know there's at least one in the list that goes with it, like Red said with Deutsche Bank or PNC Bank. I know there's at least one in the file that fits that category. I know there's at least one. Break the bank. Close, but not quite. Monty Bank. I'm trying to think of what Monty Bank means. Nope, Aaron, everything will end with bank. There will be no starting. There will be no starting with the word bank. That's why it says blank bank. Because everything on here is a reasonably short phrase that ends with B-A-N-K. And there are no trick ones this time. I was trying to think if I could come up with a trick one. Montebank might be, but I think it's B-A-N-C. Bank bill, Frank Bank, commercial bank, leave the bank. So here's what happened. So counting the things I did yesterday. I basically got the car taken to the shop, came home, sat in this chair, and fell asleep. I literally passed out in this chair from about 10 o'clock till about 8 o'clock at night. I don't know what it was, but I needed it. Food bank, iBank, Coin Bank, take it to the bank, savings bank, Citibank, piggy bank, change bank. Yeah, it was a very... I woke up and I'm like, I'm glad I called my boss while I was stuck on the side of the road. Otherwise, they would have thought, like, where the hell were you today? Or yesterday? And it's like, I'm not coming in. I'm not coming in. My car blew up. It was total disaster. number one. Can't believe, with all the nerds and geeks that are running around, it took that long to get money in the bank. I thought today was Friday all day. No, because then you would have missed me today, because I don't do a show on Friday. So we don't want it to be Friday yet. Blood Bank, Data Bank, Answer Bank, Crypto Bank. I know, I got another day at work too. Problem is, I will be in this chair for 8 hours, just basically taking phone calls and doing stuff on a lousy computer. There you go, Delve. I knew somebody would get it eventually when I said there was one in the file. And usually when I say there's one in a file, there's one really close. And I don't know why I'm yawning, especially after all that sleepy sleep I did. Let's see. Sperm Bank, Mutual Savings Bank, Money Center Bank, not there. Sperm Bank. You guys all have a one-track mind. Do you ever notice that? The first guess almost every time for a bank is Sperm Bank. Almost every time. Ooh, Fog Bank. I like that one. Online bank, which mine will be like cut in half after this week. Cut bank, web bank, blood bank. I want to drink your blood. I don't have. Where's my cape? I've got a cape. I'll have to use it one day. Hello, Trance. Only the international ones would come up with Spank Bank or Wank Bank. Savings and Loan Bank, not there, but it is a good guess. Piggy Bank, not there. So like I said, guys, tonight we're going to test your vocabulary. And to help you guys prepare for it, if my command works, that'll be the form for the evening. If it works right, which is no guarantee. So again, for those of you guys that are on the Discord, there is going to be a schedule going up, which is basically going to say which games are coming up per every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday episode, if we do the episode that day. Tonight, I did not get it in there like I had intended to. Nope, not seen it yet. Not seen it yet. So tonight we're going to do wordplay. Saturday, we're going to try to get in Russian roulette. We're definitely going to try to get in some Russian roulette. So we're going to be looking for 6 players on Saturday. Robbing a bank, remitting bank.
3 of these boxes will break the 6,000.
All right, Delvikins, have a good one, love.
Or is it this one?
Stay out of trouble.
We'll find out in a moment in this game of hide
Break
and
the
seek,
bank, take
as
the
these
bank.
9 celebrities. Gabe
Blood
Madonna,
bank.
Alice Coakley, Joanne Blue,
So yeah, we're aiming for Russian roulette
Dan Murray,
Saturday.
Linda Carter,
And if you guys have a specific one you guys want me to put into the order,
and Mark
we're going to try to start cycling through everything.
Break the bank.
Now, occasionally we'll do repeats, obviously.
Tom Kennedy,
Oh, I like Clearing Bank. I have to see if that one's in there. We'll have to see if Clearing Bank is in the file. I like that one. So basically, I have to get on my high horse, or my do everything like I should horse. Oh, the Outer Bank. Welcome to the Outer Bank. We control the deposits. We control the withdrawals. We control the cash flow. We are the Outer Banks. So when if you guys get in there and you do see the schedule and you see one that's not up that you guys want to play, let me know. We're going to, for instance, and I'm going to put a note on some of them. Some of them will be Discord heavy, but we're going to put in the notes which ones will require or request Discord. So I've got to update the invitation. Try to make it so it all goes smooth. Oh, Clive, I'm jealous, by the way. Were you in there when they were watching Fort Boyard? I want an English version of that one back. They were reading off the French on the show, and I'm just sitting there like, I want to learn French. I so want Fort Boyard or Crystal Maze back. I so want them back. It's like, everybody just stop making game shows, make me a brand new Crystal Maze, and I'm a happy person. But yeah, we're watching Fort Boyard, and they're talking, and so I can't hear what's going on the screen, and I just see these French phrases go up on the screen, and I'm like, I'm lost. I'm screwed. I took Spanish and I took German. Yeah, you had to get a kid you had to have a child to get on it. If they were going to do that, they should have just brought back Secrets of the Monkey's Temple, and give us adults our Crystal Maze. That's what they should have done. But yeah, let's see. I say we repurpose Alcatraz, make our own production company, and get permission to do that. No, I refuse to play Fall Guys, right, Aaron? I am not a Fall Guys fan. I get why everybody loves it. It's like Fortnite. It didn't appeal to me. So I never downloaded it. I get why everybody loves it, but it's not my thing. Oh, who got that one? Spock got. I saw a bunch of Robs. It took a while, but we got to run on the bank. We got to run on the bank. Heritage Bank, Blank Bank. Nice try, Murphy. Nice try. Multi-bank. Bottle Bank. I thought number 4 was going to come off. Like I said, 9 and 10 I figured would be hard. I thought number 4 was going to come off by now, but sometimes I don't know. The bank has eyes. And it goes well with the Blood Bank. See, it's actually a horror movie that they didn't tell you about, where you are the deposit. I need a better tagline. Blood Bank. The interest will kill you. Yeah. Nah, that doesn't work either. That one's a little better. I still like the Outer Bank one. We control the deposits. We control the withdrawals. We are the Outer Bank. I like that one though. Agent Bank, Corrupt Bank, Celebrity Bank, Data Bank, C Bank. All good, but not there. The West Bank did not make the cut. I know it's in the file, but it did not make the cut tonight. And my cat is coming down to annoy me. She's like weird. I feed her. The outer limit. No, that would be more along the lines of we control the interest, we control the down payment.
For $20,000, it must be exact.
Backseat driver.
I'm trying to think of a good tagline for the Blood Bank movie. But yeah, I got to think about it. It's like, yeah, I want Alcatraz. We're just gonna set up movie cameras everywhere,
It's now.
and we'll make our own Fort Boyard show. North Bank, Break the Bank, South Bank, Remitting Bank, all good, but not on the list. Cat, you got food upstairs. She's being a pain in the butt. It's like I fed her and she won't touch it. Then she comes down and is like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Wire Bank. Oh, Time Bank. A good one, but not what we're looking for. Personal Bank, which would actually fit, but is not on the list tonight. She's being a pest. All right, I definitely need considering I'm almost out of them, I need a warm beer. In Russian, you don't rob bank rob you. I need a what do they call the big furry? I could do a Russian accent. I think I could do a Russian one, but I got to find a good costume for it. It's like I wish I had the voice talents that Jekyll had. For those of you guys that don't know, when I met him, that man can do anything vocally.
America's #1 clock watcher, Bud Snyder.
He really can. We had him doing Scottish, Irish, Austrian, Russian, German, Hungarian at one point, and Brazilian at one point.
Big time prizes, where it's always nice to be introduced by
Talent bank. Oh, book bank. I love the book
Hello
bank.
there, how are you? Good evening. Welcome back to our show. I hope we get a chance to meet them after the show.
Yeah. Land bank, shallow bank. All right, I'm going to give you guys a hint because I feel bad that it's not been said. One, I want you to think of a very, very popular movie. I should say popular movie series. So I'm giving you guys one huge hint on number 9. Are you a real person? Let's ask Paul.
That is affirmative.
Yeah, Paul says he's real. Cryptography Bank, Wall Street. Oh, Wall Street Bank would be a good one. Criminal Bank, Fog Bank, Virtual Bank. online bank. So, like I said, number 9, think of a very cat. Cat's tearing apart my studio. She wants attention. She wants food. I've given her food. I don't know what more she wants. Soil bank, color bank, job bank. That was a great one to come in. Job bank is a really, really good one to come in. Bad bank, movie bank. So how is everybody doing? You guys, like I said, you guys already missed my horrible 2 days. So I'm gonna guess nobody's had a worse day than me. So somebody give me some good news. What? Mia. Savings and loan bank, paper bank. Now they need to give you a little miniature gecko to go with the changeover randomish. Then you can stick him on the camera during the show. She's about to drive me nuts. I can hear her like just staring at the curtain. And then she runs. Mia. Vault bank, safe bank. See, I refuse to buy special editions. There's nothing in them worth it anymore. Document bank, gold bank, Willie banks, school bank. Now, if I was doing plural, Ernie would be in there, Willie would be in there, Philip would be in there. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but I've got like one spare chair sitting behind me, and she's just clawing away at it. I just want to catch her for like 1 second. Maybe eventually, but not on the first run. I never buy first run consoles. Camera Bank, Outer Bank, Holiday Bank, Switch Bank, Elizabeth Banks. Mia. What are you doing over there? There's nothing there. Other than stuff I have to throw out. Power bank, cable bank. I don't think cable bank's actually desperate. I really don't. Capital Bank, River Bank, Controller Bank, not there. Of course, I'm IT, so that's what I would call them. A Relay Bank, Hit the Bank, Industrial Safe, Hide the Cash, Raid the bank. Who's got the GTA 5 plans? Cry all the way to the bank. Ironically, I don't think anybody guessed that one, Kegs. I don't think anybody guessed that one or the other variation. But it wasn't there. I know, I'm being evil when I say it that way. Alright, let me move some stuff down because a man, a woman, and a bank. Oh, you did, Red? Okay, maybe I just saw it and it just like shot through my head because it wasn't on the list. Ladies and gentlemen, the timer is officially up. Now, I am disappointed number 4 did not come off because we've got a number 4 here in the studio. And I've actually referred to it as number 4. Well, I've actually referred it to the term that we have, which is the prize bank. That's pretty much everything that's sitting in my studio over there and back there and over there. The entire prize bank is about 5 walls of stuff. Number 6, I thought somebody was going to get when you guys started going through U.S. Bank, Third Bank, and all of those. Even though it's not the name of a bank, it is your local branch bank. It is your local branch bank. Now, number 9, I gave you guys a hint for, but nobody ran with the hint. So I don't think it was a good hint. I said number 9, you got to think of a very popular movie series. And there are about 14 in this movie series. Because in Star Wars, they have what is known as the clones. We were looking for Clone Bank. And number 10, I figured was going to be the hard one. I figured nobody was going to get 10, unfortunately, when I saw it. But number 10 is, it's another term for an old-fashioned switchboard. It's got a couple of other meanings along the way. But we were looking for the message bank. But that is that's an actual term that was used for switchboard operators. You've reached the message bank. And they would take your message if they couldn't put you through. So, we got 6 out of 10. Not bad. No. Because phone bank's actually in the file. It's 2 different things. 2 different things. So let's see what we got. We got HBK. We got Spock with 3. Delve with 1 and Randomish with 1. And as Delve has gone to Betty Bye, we might as well hope and pray there is nothing behind Chase Bank. Oh, there is, which means I owe Delvikins, if she comes back Saturday, a 1-player game. Spock with 3 of them. How many of you guys think he's got that are right? You think Spock basically made bank on this list? Let's find out. Spock, 0 for 1. How about really the one of the oddball ones, I will say? He did give me First National Bank, and I figured First Bank and First National were close enough. Spock 0 for 2. Did Spock come through in the pinch when he made his run on the bank and made us all have a panic attack. Spock, see what happens when you try to cause a financial crisis in the world? Nothing good comes out of a financial crisis. And that leaves us with HBK and Randomish. HBK getting the one I thought was going to come off early. It did take a while. We had a bunch of money banks. And then HBK finally threw in money in the bank. Oh, and with that, dun 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 dun. Where's my camera pointing? I'm hoping it's not pointing the wrong direction, because I didn't look. There we go.
Has 10 players
And shows you one half of the question.
for $10,000 and a brand new car.
All right, so with that HBK, we have the 2-pack, there are only 2 comics in this one, of the Spider set. We have the Vorgon from Star Trek. We still have the NASCAR Nightlight. We've got the Racing Champions truck. Oh, he already said it. He wants Jimmy Johnson. All right, Jimmy Johnson it is. This is the Jimmy Johnson Nightlight. So that will be going to HBK right there. Ta-da! And now to answer your question, HBK, I have not sent out the car yet because it is still right here in front of me with the 48 at the moment. And that leaves us with the Vault Shot. And that leaves us with Randomish. Randomish. The question is, are you going to get the Vault Shot, or did the computer keep it for itself tonight? Withdrawal at the memory bank. It is the Vault Shot. That was a long shot, but it worked. It actually came through. All right, let me go get the vault open. Yeah, you don't need the 4 Murphy. You don't need it. It's just there for use. All right, Randomish. With that, you get to pick one dial that we are going to remove an incorrect number from. So which dial would you like us to drop an incorrect number? Would you like to know a little closer to the first number? Maybe the last number. Oh, he's going right for the start. All right, so we know the first number in the combination cannot be a 7. So you have a 1 in 8,000 shot. Or no, 8,100. Yep, 8,100. And this has been done before. Trust me. Just as fatality. So what 4-digit number? And again, we know the first number and the third number cannot be a 7. Yeah, the number that's up there was the last combination that was guessed. The 1701 was Spock's guess on Saturday. Or Tuesday. Did I do a show Tuesday? I think I did a show Tuesday. I don't know. They all just kind of blur together. That was you. You will always see the last guess on the vault. All right. So randomish is going to go.
Jumble of letters is the name of the world's most famous
3,
baby doctor. Can you find it? Now you see it.
5,
Now we play. Now. You. See
4,
it. Now you see it.
3
And here's the host of our show.
is the combination to the vault.
Hi, everybody.
That's right. It was Tuesday.
Welcome again to Now You See It.
Is the combination to the vault. 35, 43. Let's lock that combination in. And do we have an early winner? No, we do not. So, if you can always remember the previous guesses, there's the latest guess right up there that says what it is not at the moment. So, with that, folks, I am going to save this one. Well, NASCAR isn't a big thing. HB, I love NASCAR diecast, but they're not as popular among most of the viewers as it is with me. It's just they're easy for me to get. They're usually just a lot easier for me to get my hands on than anything else. All right, so I am going to start the quick intermission. No, I'm not. Somebody's calling for a wheel spin. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. I would rather have his truck. I will be honest. But we've talked about him before. I always thought he was better in the truck series. But I'm biased like that. Oh, and it is... I gotta remember what blue is. Oh, that is still somebody's list slot. So that is a list steal for you, Aaron. Which is one I need to kind of replace because it doesn't really fit anymore because I only do one list a night. Yes, trucks are much better rate because they're equal. I've always said, give me NASCAR trucks, NASCAR, Infinity, Formula One, and then stock car racing. Or not stock car racing, but street car racing. Or what do they call them? The ones where you got Corvettes and BMWs and what's the term I'm looking for? Manufacturers competitions. I've always said truck racing is better than anything except maybe midgets or outlaws. Because outlaws, you never know who's going to win. Yeah, SCCA. No. Like the 24 Hours of Daytona and the what's the one I'm thinking of that I'm forgetting? God, there's another. The one in Montreal. Yeah, like Sebring and Daytona and those like that. And I don't like those ones are down my list because again, I don't like them when manufacturers can basically buy into the wins. No, Murphy. This one will be on disc. This one will be mostly in the chat. Aaron wants a new voice. All right, you are on your own with this, Aaron, because you asked for it. Lamont, thank you, Chuck. That's what I was thinking of. All right, Randomish, have yourself a good one. I will try to stop by later. And does it want to even start? Nope, it doesn't want to start at the moment. But I've been having problems with voice mod lately. There it goes. Kind of. Because I don't think that one works. Nope, that one doesn't work. Nope, I gotta fix voice mod. Voice mod is kind of not working. Kind of is, kind of isn't. It's been acting up on me. That's right. Tomorrow night. I knew I'd get that right or wrong at some point. I can never remember on Thursdays and Fridays. Go to Audio Wizard. All right, there we go. Oh, I don't think it's working. I do not think it's working at the moment. But if it is, you guys can laugh and make fun of it. How long will it take for you to name our mystery guest? Oh, yes. And Paul doesn't like me at all. Paul does not like me at all, Aaron. He only puts up with me because I feed him stuff. And where is my other window? Uh-oh. Well, you know they sell something called Lag Be Gone, Chuck, right? You just spray that over everything, and you will never have to worry about lag again. Of course, you probably won't have to worry about having a computer ever again.
And now a game of high stakes, where every decision
Oh, I got a whole bunch of these I need to delete.
And here's the man with all the action, Wits
Oh, you think it's from downloading? Paul always loves life because we spoil him rotten. because we spoil him totally rotten. All right, so question is it doing the man to woman thing? I haven't tested it.
Not in a million light years.
I'll let you guys debate whether or not that is between Spock's question or Aaron's question. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in a while, only one person got it right this time. It is, and one of the key clues was, I've been known as a slammer. It was Slammin' Sammy Sneed. That is Slamming Sammy Sneed that we are looking at as our guest host on our What's My Line episode. Couldn't get it from the pick. Well, the picks are supposed to be hard. Sometimes they're not. Bobby Jones did, but Sam beat him to it. Sam beat him to it by 1 year, I think. All right, guys. So, yep, LPGA is Ladies Professional Golf Association. All right, so I'm going to close out my list so I don't screw anything up there. Close my vault, which is good because I don't want to lose any of that. All right, now, yep, there's the European Association, the PGA Association, Championship Association, and a few others. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to play wordplay. I need 2 player volunteers Do not worry about the celebrities. The celebrities are not in use, so to speak. Yeah, I think the senior is known as the Champions Tour now, or was known as it. So I'm looking for 2 interested players, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for 2. Yeah, you notice he changed it on you, Brian. He did that to me one episode. I was going to dare him to do Doctor Who, the show. Only I forgot to say BBC's Doctor Who. I just said Doctor Who. So he turned the whole thing into Dr. Blank. It was genius, it was evil all at once. It was genius and evil all at once. All right. So for those of you that are not interested in being in the first game. So I'm looking for 2 interested participants. I got to make room for everything. Give me a minute. All right, so we will put Kegler and Murphy. Now you guys don't need the forms. You guys don't need the forms because you're playing as the contestants. This is for everybody else at the moment. Let's see. Who do I want to pick? We're going to pick Chuck for the funds. We will pick Spock for the funsies. And I'm trying to remember if I've got a character for you, Brian. We'll find out in a second. Oh. Let's fix Murphy's character. There we go. All right. Now, for those of you that have the form, you will notice there's 2 questions. Okay? Question number 1 is basically you make up your own definition. Okay? That one is King NorCal, Brian. That's King NorCal. I still like Spock's with the glasses and the tricorder. He's like a really young Dr. McCoy. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to have Murphy first choose. She can choose any box on the board between 1 and 13. We're going to show you a word. You're going to see 3 definitions. Okay? 2 definitions are correct. 1 is incorrect. If Murphy can pick the correct box, she will score the points on the box. If Murphy picks a box that is connected to another box by those yellow tabs, she will also score those points. Now, because Murphy is going first, her first box is only the point value that will be shown. On the form, now you guys will see the definitions before the form answers, but I would like you guys to kind of make up your own definition for the word. So we're going to have a little fun with this. You're going to make up your own fake definition for the word. In addition, you can try to guess which one is the correct answer of the three. Chuck's character is A, Spock's character is B, Brian's character is C. Okay? Once we get use that for him, Spock. Once we get, and I'm only going to do about a minute in time. I don't have a timer up here. So you have a minute to make up your own definition of the word in question. I'm going to basically give out whammies to the definition either I like best or the one the channel likes best. And I'm going to read them off. Okay? So don't vote for yourself if you see your definition up there. So Murphy, of the 13 boxes, which box would you like first? Box number 10. All right, your mystical word in box 10 is Qoph. Q-O-P-H. Qoph. Is Qoph a Hebrew letter? Is it kinship? Or is it a joist or beam of secondary importance? So Murphy, you think about that for a minute. If you guys have the form and you want to make up your own definition, you can do so now. Murphy sounds like she knows what it means. Is Qoph a Hebrew letter, a kinship, or a joist or beam of secondary importance? I am going to say that one takes it right now. I am going to say that one takes it at the moment, in my opinion. Okay. So the three definitions we had were a word that I have never heard of, the hair of a debutante, and the sound a gopher makes while digging. So of those, which ones do you guys like the best? I should make Murphy and Kegs decide, since they're the players. Kegs, which one of those three would have been the best fake definition for a Qoph? The sound a gopher makes. So with that, Chuck
Let's all play.
gets 5 whammies. Murphy, which one did you like of those three?
Yes, it's a $1.98 beauty show. An entertainment spectacular if ever there was one, where beauty is not only in the eyes of the beholder, but also on this very stage.
Chuck likes the hair of a debutante.
The show will continue its relentless spoof of all of those other so-called beauty contests. And although this is not a real contest, we will bring you our version of the All-American Beauty, that one-of-a-kind girl who not only has personality and poise, but beauty and talent as well. Yes, sir, the $1.98
A word that I have never heard of. Damn, Spock. I was with you, man. I thought Hair of a Debutante was great.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of San Tropez.
But Murphy says it's a Hebrew letter. Is she right? She is right. It is a Hebrew letter. And with that, Murphy will get 20 points on the board. And add 2. There we go. All right, Kegs. Oh, and I got to give a point here for a correct answer. And a point there for a correct answer. All right, Kegler. Which number box would you like? Now, again, you can choose a box that's connected, or you can go outside and not burn the extra points up early. All right. Kegler says word number 6. And your word, Kegler, is a polarchy. Your word is a polarchy. And we're going to give everybody a minute to make their fake definitions. Is a polarchy mean turned away, self-willed, unreasonable, perverse, or adverse? Is it a yellowish white? Or is it a government by the multitude of a mob? AKA Portland right now. Polarchy. Does it mean to be turned away or unreasonable? Does it mean yellowish white? Or does it mean government by the multitude or by a mob? I love that fake one. I love that fake one. That one is so simple, but so brilliant. So we got 2 definitions in. Let me see if it will let me. We have a government based on polls, or a monarchy of aliens. Or aliens. Avians. All right, Kegler's got his guess in. Murphy, if I were to say you had to choose one of those 2 definitions for a polarchy, which would you choose? Oh, we got a third one. Oh, and the third choice just came in. A yearly gathering of women, in this case named Polly. If you had to choose one of those 3, Murphy, what would you choose? The yearly gathering of women. So with that, 5 points goes to this user. Kegs, which one would you have liked? And a point there. And a point there for the right one. I see, it's basically Murphy and Kegler are basically your judges for the fake one. Oh, he's going C as well. I will tell you that Chuck called it a yearly gathering of women. In this case, named Polly. I gotta say, I love Brian's. Brian, I gotta go with the government by polls. That I think was great. But the key question is, was it a government by the multitudes? According to Kegler, it was. Is he right? He is. It is indeed the government by the multitudes or a mob. So with that, Kegler, 25 points for you. And we have a 5-point difference. All right, Murphy. Yeah, it was when the yearly gathering of women, and I left off the name Pa. I made that like kind of like optional. No, not always, Brian. I will tell you there are at least 4 words with archy that do not imply a government, but it's really hard for them to come up. All right, Murphy says it's time for a change. Murphy says we're going word 9. And in word 9, your word, Murphy, is moyenant. Moyenant. So we're going to give the audience a minute to put in their guesses. And their guesses to which one is correct. But there's one like literarchy, which is not literacy. It has to do with words, but it is not a government by word. I can't remember what it is. Plus, I do get mad when it puts some really, really good words up there, and it gives me like 2 really bad definitions. So we are looking for moyen then. Is moyenant by means of or on condition that I can't read B like I need to. There we go. To engirdle or surround with a zone or belt or like a tendril. Let's see what we got in our guesses. We're looking for the word moyenant. And the first definition is the opposite of buoyant. You're moyenant. Now, see, this is where I kind of wish I was doing this on Discord. I gotta read this one. Hold on, this one. Okay. And number 3. So we have the opposite of buoyant, being like a moil, a man who performs brie, and a covenant of moyes. So Murphy, which of those 3 is the best definition? I don't know. This one's tough. Which of those is the best fake definition? Hey Spock, do not forget you can do the answer to the definition at the same time as you're doing the type in. Hi, hon. Okay.
Let you know. And also, what do you think about a Weimaraner type of puppy?
A what?
Weimaraner.
Fine, I guess. Say hi to Bubbles, everybody.
Hi.
They said hi back.
Because my aunt know of a puppy in a bad location or a bad situation that the owners are practically smoking. So they might want to adopt it out to a better location.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, well, look.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, let me let you go.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
right, and Kegler went with being like a moil. All right. I don't know. I'm leaning towards a covenant. I'm leaning on a covenant. So I think I'm going to go with a covenant. Spock, there are two sections on the form. There is the definition part and the second part. If you're not seeing it, let me know. All right, so Murphy said the correct answer is by means of. Is the correct answer by means of? It is! And with that, Murphy has scored the first chain with 15 points added, which means Murphy adds 40 points to her score. I'm going to admit it, I thought it was tendril. I thought it was like a tendril. All right, Kegs. You are up, and where do we go next? And right now, folks, we have a tie in the audience votes. It's 18 to 18 to 6. All right, Kegler says number 3. And your word, Kegler, is cosmetology. Oh, come on. Oh, how did an easy one get in there? Boo! We had an easy one sneak in. Yeah, I can't either. There's got to be some better. There's got to be some better bad definitions. And I'm going to say if the audience doesn't get the right answer on the form, shame on y'all. Yeah, I had to give that one. Okay. Ooh, I see which one I like. All right. Audience definition number 1 is, and I'm going to respell it so it's spelled right, the toes of a cosmonaut the study of hairs and barbers. I almost misread that as Hanna-Barbera. And the study of relationships based on astrology. I know where my 5 points are going. Oh, and we got a 4th one in. Hold on, folks. A cult who... Oh, boy. I knew where my vote was going. Now I got to decide. I knew where my vote was going. So Kegs and Murphy, who are we rooting for? I think I'm going to. Oh, this is a hard one. '11th hour decision, D. Murphy also going with D. I'm going to be honest. I went with the study of relationships based on astrology. D was really good and really close. Oh Wow, Brian throwing in for D as well. All right. So I will tell you, because I don't tell you who did which definition to start with. The cult who worships Carl Sagan is Red Secret Society. That is from Red Walrus. The study of relationships was Spock. The toes of a cosmonaut was Chuck, and the study of hairs and barbers was Brian. All right, so with that, Kegler, you definitely know you got 40 points. How many more points did you get? Oh, look at that. Another 50 to go with the chain. Meaning Kegler now has 115. All right, Murphy. Oh, because he already said it was 2. Duh. He said it was B, and we knew it was B because that was an easy one. I'm very mad that the easy one came up. All right, Murphy. Number 11. She realizes there's only one more link in that one section. And this one is a huge link section. So let's find out what word 11 is for Murphy. It's called an orifex. It is called an orifex. Does orifex mean goldsmith, peacock blue, or the corner edge or slice of anything? Oh, she's going to have to think about this one, I think. And those of you in the audience, we need your definition of an orifex. We're looking for your definition of an orifex. All right, so Murphy says an orifex is a goldsmith. Oh! All right, the timer has clicked. All right, Murphy, we know you think it's a goldsmith, but which of these audience definitions was the best? Was it a crucifix made of gold? Does it mean, whoop, get over there, sound effects? Or a designer drug inserted in the ear? Which of those, Murphy, do you think is the best of the lot? Kegler, which one would you, if you had to pick a definition, and you said this is how we define an orifex? You're liking the one that says sound effects, all right? I think I'm leaning the same way. I think I'm leaning the same way, just barely. All right. So with that, Murphy said that an Orifex is a goldsmith. Is an Orifex a goldsmith? It is a goldsmith. And with that, we reveal the score of 5 points along with the 20 that it's linked to, which means we give Murphy 25 points on the board. And I have to give a point here and a point here. All right, Kegler says I'm gonna take that 5. I'm gonna take that block for 75, 90 points plus the value of 5. And we reveal the next word as verbicide. Verbicide is verbicide. Destroying the meaning of a word, a figure of the earth, or does it just simply mean perhaps? All right, Kegler's choice is in. Verbicide. Let me see something real quick. Still just broken buzzer. Okay. All right, Brian, have a good one, my friend. Stay out of trouble. Oh, I got to admit, one of the audience ones I think is brilliant. I got to admit, one of these I think is brilliant. No, the chat works fine, Kegs. The chat works fine. So is verbicide talking someone to death or the killing of very fine herbs? Oh. If you had to choose one of those two to redefine verbicide, which one would it be, Kegs? The killing of very fine herbs. Murphy, which one would you say? Oh, you guys both went with Chuck's guess of the killing of very fine herbs. I had to go with Spock's. I had to definitely go with talking someone to death. I thought that was brilliant. All right. And everybody believes that verbicide is destroying the meaning of a word. Are we right? We are indeed right. And with that, Kegler, 90 points plus 45 gives you 135 points. All right, Murphy. You got some work to do, but it can be done. Which number would you like? Number 1. She's going to stay away from the link at the moment. And your word at number 1 is proctal. Proctal. Does proctal mean of, like, or pertaining to the anus or rectum? Does it mean worship of the dead? Or does it mean perpendicular beam in frame of roof? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the audience vote or definitions in. So Murphy thinks proctal is a perpendicular beam
Ladies and
in
gentlemen,
a frame or
Monster of
roof.
the house, Mom Bunkhouse.
Now, if we were to redefine proctal, would it be a person who administrates examinations, gender neutral, of course, or would it be the opposite of refractal? A person who administrates examinations, gender neutral version, or opposite of refractal. Which of those two is a better definition for proctal? I think I gotta go with this one. And Murphy going with that one. It was a 2-to-1 vote. I had to go with opposite of refractal. I don't know why, it looks like a good definition. All right, Murphy, you said that a proctal is a perpendicular beam in a frame of a roof. Are you right? No, it is not. The actual definition is of, like, or pertaining to the anus or rectum. It was definitely C, or definitely A, which means no points for Murphy on that one. And it would have been a 30-point word. All right, Kegler. Where do we go next? Hey, okay, how are you doing, my friend? Going off the last word, number 2. All right, your word for this board is medianic. Medianic. Is it of, like, or pertaining to spiritualist, mediums, or prophets? Is it an organized body, system, or group? Or is it to restrain? Ooh, I think this one might be tough. Medianic. All right, so those of you in the audience, get your definitions in. If you guys are in the audience, you basically get to make up your own definition for the word medianic. And basically, Murphy and Kegler and myself are your judges. Oh, that definitely fits. Audience definition number 1 is a love of news media. If you are medianic, you love news media. And again, you don't have to give me the correct definition. You basically make up a definition for this word. And then the 3 judges basically vote. And we get... Ooh. Oh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. I like both of these. I like both of those definitions. Oh, because you can't split your vote. You cannot split it. I think I'm gonna God, this one's tough. I think I'm gonna side with Murphy. Neither great nor poor, just average. You're medianic. I love that one. That's not to say the news media one wasn't bad. All right, and they both gave me a correct. So Kegler says the correct answer for medianic is of like pertaining to spiritualists. Is he right? He is indeed right. And with that, Kegler gets 45 more points. On the board. Did he just add them? I think it added them. All right, Murphy. You have a decision to make. I am going to delete some rows because I don't need them anymore. So Murphy, which number would you like? I think I know which game Murphy's playing strategy-wise, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, nope, she proved me wrong. Wouldn't Murphy get 70? She will get, no, 45 because it's connected. Okay? The 7 is not connected yet. It's not lit up. So only the 45 comes into play. All right, Murphy, here is your word. Exility. Exility. So, audience, we're looking for your definitions, your made-up definition for exility. Is it the frictional force occurring when surfaces set together? Is it an infusion of herbs or flowers? Or is it a slenderness or smallness? A refinement? I'm going to say this is a hard one, I think. I think this is a hard one. Because if I was root wording this, my root word isn't even in there. We are needing your fake definitions, folks. All right, we have our first fake definition to be voted on. The transition of being exiled or pertaining to expelling breath. You got about 15 seconds if you are in the audience and want to throw in your fake definition. Exility. The transition of being exiled or pertaining to expelling breath. Murphy likes the expelling breath. Kegs, which one would you choose? The A, just barely. I'm gonna say A, just barely.
Will break the $6,000
Is
Is this one of
wow.
them? Or is it this one? Or this one? We'll
All right,
find out
so
in a moment
Murphy.
in this game of hide and seek. As
Now
we
let's find out what the
nine,
real
30,
definition of
eight,
exility
the
is. You said it is frictional force occurring when surfaces are set together. Are you right? No, it's not. It's not. Exility is slenderness or smallness. Refinement is exility. And that means, unfortunately, Murphy, 70 points are not yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome to Break Your Back.
All right, Kegler. Wow. So far, I think Murphy's gotten the two hardest words in there so far. I think Murphy has gotten the two hardest words so far. Ironically, both of the audience agreed with you. They thought it was frictional force. All right, Kegler says we're going to go to number 7. Try to put this game away. Word 7, and your word, Kegler, is iridic. Is it watered silk, of, like, or pertaining to the iris of the eye, or the heraldic color of silver or white? Wow, I would have said this was obvious, but that third one's got me rethinking this. All right, Kegler says it's the iris. Audience, give me your definition for iridic. So, what I haven't done to this game yet is I have not put the barricades in. The barricades will go in and they'll act like blockers, sort of. So anything that connects to a blocker doesn't count. But I did this in a test run one day. And it literally only... Ooh, those are good. Those are really good. We have pertaining to the properties of iridium and the smallest testicle of a squid. Oh, I like those both. Kegler says he's going with the squid. Murphy says she's going with the squid. I am going to go with the properties of iridium. It just sounds so right. All right. Kegler said iridic means of, relating, or pertaining to the iris. Is he right? He is right. And with that, 95 points plus 30 more makes 125. And that goes to Kegler. Now, it's not over yet because all three numbers left are chained. And Murphy gets the next pick on the board. This is where it stands. One word we will not reveal because everybody gets an even number of words on the board. Murphy, you need a big score here to go with the 125. Because this chain is already 125 points long. Hey, Allie, how you doing? Word 12 for Murphy is virage. It is virage. Is it a pejorative Jewish term for a non-Jew? Is it a sharp bend in a hill or a path winding up a road? Or does it mean of, like, or pertaining to ticks? So, Murphy, we need that correct definition, and we need a definition from the audience members. All right, we got definition 1 in.
For $20,000, it must be exact.
Backseat driver.
For $25,000, what does it say?
It's now or never.
All right, we have our two definitions in. We have, and everybody went something with something similar on this. We have the illusion of a virus, aka COVID-19 doesn't exist, it's all a fake mirage, or a vibrating mirage due to air turbulence. So Murphy, Kegs, a virage. Is it the illusion of a virus, or is it a vibrating mirage due to air turbulence? by a tiny bit B. I know, I'm sitting because I got to vote as well. I have got to vote as well. I am going to say, because you do see it, if you're watching a wing on an airplane with air turbulence, you do see it appear to kind of bounce. I am going to give it to the air turbulence one. I like that one just better than Illusion of a Virus. I mean, just better than that. All right, Murphy. It is your moment of truth. Okay? You need a big number. Well, we need to find out if you are right with a bend in a hill. Is a virage a bend in a hill or a winding path? It is. So this is what you need, Murphy. You need a lot of points behind virage. We know the chain is worth 125. How many points are we adding to 125? 50 points? Giving Murphy, is it enough? Oop, I went the wrong person. Damn it. Give me a second. $260. It is not enough because you cannot score on a Kegler miss in this game. It is Kegler who takes it. 375 to 260. Very nicely done, Kegs. And our audience winner by 15 points is Chuck Hess, who finished with 76 whammies. To Spock 61. It was close. It was close till it was like there was, I think, 3 points separating Chuck and Spock until the Iridium question came up. I think it was like a 3-point difference at that point, and then it didn't. And then the Iridium one came up, or Riddick came up, and it went in Chuck's favor after that point. All right, guys, with that, we are going to wrap things up. But before we do, Kegler, it is the final ultimate question for you. Would you like curtain number 1 or curtain number 2? Kegler, curtain number 1 or curtain number 2? So many questions about 2. We'll go with 1. All right. For you, behind curtain number 1 is in a galaxy long far. I can't even say the line anymore. In a galaxy far, far away, there were helmets. So with that, Kegler has one from Star Wars. I think that is set number 8 of the collection. That is 2 of the Star Wars helmets, including Luke, I am your father. Yes, I know the Luke line is not there, but I had to say it anyway. So congratulations, Kegler. You have just won. This is Sabine Wren and Darth Vader. Actually, yeah, see, I had the box number right. It's box number 8. So, Kegs, congratulations. Those will be going to you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to send you right over to One Liquid Courage. What is it's tonight's Thursday? I think it's Music Bingo again. I think. I can never remember anymore. I know, I'm so ashamed of myself. So with that, we are going to send you guys over to LK. Do not forget, be good to a friend, be good to a stranger, be good to your neighbors, but most of all, be good to a stranger, because that stranger today just might be your friend tomorrow. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys on Saturday. Ta-ta for now.